An Indonesian campsite. Indonesian students. Hello.
Hey. Yeah.
Oh, it's warm in there.
Hello.
Hey.
Hey.
There's the hammock over there. Looks like no one's using it though. Tents are much better in this kind of rain.
Just sit there, sir.
Sit here.
Yeah.
People often ask us on our channel, why don't we use hammocks? Well, up here in the mountains there's a lot of sideways wind. Right now we're at 2,000 meters above sea level, and the rain comes in sideways, comes in diagonally. Even if you put a tarp over that hammock, you'd still get wet. That's why everybody is sheltering inside their tent. Hello. Once again.
Okay.
Bye.
Nice to meet you.
Hey.
Bye bye. Another campsite here. And another really good example of why nobody uses hammocks in the mountains of the tropics. Once you go above a certain altitude, it's just too much wind and sideways rain. Rain that's being blasted by the wind in a horizontal direction. Got a tarp over their tent, and here's this little shelter, temporary resting area on this mountain peak.
More?
Yeah.
No. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Something we've never shown you on bush sales, just inside the tent here. So the internal poles, they tuck inside this Velcro all over the place. That's what Christina's doing now, just making sure all the tent poles are in position. And the doorway of our tent is well and truly underneath the centre of the tarp, so we won't get rain coming in when we open the door. Yep.
Yeah, but look here. I think almost.
stir the rice in it?
Wait. I think the monkey is going away because it's cold.
Got a few monkeys hanging around the campsite. They were just sitting in the trees over there a bit earlier. Very important not to leave any food lying around because they will eat it. We have had to keep all the food inside the tent. This food. And our guides sheltering under their makeshift tarp over there. They'll get through it. The strategy we use for keeping dry in these conditions is only one of us will come outside, and that's usually me, and I'm wearing my Gore-Tex jacket and pants. But underneath, like I mentioned last year in a jungle trekking video, I'm not wearing any base layer at all because I don't want it to get wet. And if Christina needs anything that's outside the tent, I can bring it to her. But you definitely don't want people just going in and out through the tent door, because every time you do that, you're bringing water inside. See?
Where's the black cover of this? Everything.
Shut it. Beef adobo. Same recipe as pork adobo, but with beef instead.
Because not people here is all Muslim, not eating pork.
Yeah, here in Indonesia, the primary religion is Muslim, so they don't eat pork, and it's almost impossible to find pork at the supermarkets.
Yeah.
And if you do, it's usually like $50 or $60
right.
a kilo, which is
Right.
extremely expensive. But the high quality beef here is only about $14 US per kilo, I found. That's sweet, the potatoes, the carrot. Where's the cucumber?
Not. I'm not put it. You want to put it?
Maybe later. So we've been adding fresh cucumber to the beef and pork adobo recipes lately. Just adds a bit of green veggies, a bit of fibre, vitamins, and that's what you want while you're up here in the mountains, man.
Adobo with cucumber. Oh my god. It's too much vegetable. Go away, sir.
There's our new gas stove by Covea, the titanium. Titan, I think they call it. 60 grams in weight. You can read the label there. I think it says it right there, 60 grams. Having a bit of trouble keeping the rice simmering actually, because of the wind. The wind just blows all the heat away. Makes it difficult to cook. Again, another really good reason to have two stoves up here, considering the tiny weight involved in one of these portable stoves. Really glad that we've gone out and got a second burner. Sweetie, the rice. You stirring it? It's boiling.
so too long. Just 15 minutes and then to go back down.
Oh yeah, well maybe 1 minute.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
How do you feel, sweet?
Cold.
You cold?
I'm scared.
You're scared? There's that sideways rain I was telling you about, man. Some people camp at this spot actually. With a strong enough tent it would be possible to camp here. Definitely not with the hammock and tarp system though. You'd literally just blow away in the wind. This is the Volcanic monitoring station. The Volcanic monitoring station. Just there. Cameras, solar panel, generating energy. This is actually fucking warm here. I can feel a bit of heat. Believe it or not, the wind is blowing away from the crater. The crater's over there, so if I had been swept off my feet, at least I'd been blown away from the crater. Thank you, Kuya. Thank you, sir.
Hello.
Sweetie, we made it.
I
Yeah?
made it.
Huh?